Hello everyone. Welcome to the solution of LeetCode problem 28, named Find the index of the first occurrence in a string. In this problem, we are given two strings, which is needle and haystack, and we have to return the first occurrence of the string needle in haystack, or -1 if needle is not a part of the haystack. In the first example, the haystack is sad but sad, and the needle is sad. So here, sad occurs at the index 0 and at the index 6 in the haystack. So here, we have to return 0, which is the minimum occurrence or the first occurrence. But in the second example, the haystack is LeetCode and the needle is leto. But there is no substring in the LeetCode named leto. So in this case, we have to return -1. I hope you understood the problem as well as the examples, and the constraint are both of the string length can be in between 1 to 10 to the power 4, and in both of the strings consist only lowercase English characters. I hope you understood the constraint. Now let's move on to the algorithm. Now, for the simplicity of the algorithm, we have taken the first example here. The string S or the first string is sad but sad, and string T or the second string is sad. So here we have to return the index number of the first occurrence of this string T into this first string S. Now we have seen that the string T, which is sad, occurs 2 times in the first string. One is here and another is here. As we all know that the index number starts from 0, and so in this case, the sad occurs at the 0th index and at the 6th index. So here we have to return 0 because 0 is the first occurrence of the string sad into the first string. So now, how can we find the index number or the occurrence of the second string into the first string? So in this case, the algorithm is pretty simple. We will simply run a loop from the start position to the end position of the first string. And in each iteration, we will try to extract the substring of exactly size 3 or the size equal to t. Suppose the algorithm is, if currently we are at the first index, then we will try to extract the substring which size is 3, which is sad. So here, and in each iteration, we will check whether this substring is equal to the t or not. If in any iteration we have found the extracted substring is equal to t, that means we have found the first occurrence of the t into the S. So here, simply we have to return the current index number. Otherwise, if we did not find any of the occurrence, we will simply return -1. So this is the pretty simple algorithm. Now, let's wrap up the algorithm. At first, we will try to run a loop from start to end in the first string, and in each iteration, we will try to extract the substring whose size is equal to the size of t. So here, we will try to extract this substring into the first iteration, this substring into the second iteration, this substring into the third iteration, and so on. And we will compare this substring with the string t. If any of the substring value is equal to t, that means we have found the answer. Simply we have to return the index number. Otherwise, we have to return -1. I hope you understood the algorithm. Now let's move on to the code. In this problem, the code is pretty simple. At first, we are given a function and it has two parameters, which is string s and string t. Initially, we have initialized the answer with -1. Now we are run a loop from 0 to the end element of the string s. And in each iteration, we will first extract the substring whose size is equal to size of t, and we will compare this substring with t. If this becomes true, that means we have found the occurrence. So here we have to store the I value to the answer and simply break the loop. And finally, we have to return the value of the answer. I hope you understood the code. Now let's move on to the time and space complexity analysis. In this program, the time complexity is big O of n because we are iterating each of the character in the input string to extract the substring, and the space complexity is big O of 1 because we are using only constant extra memories to solve this problem. Thank you everyone for watching this video. We will get back soon with another LeetCode solution.